Hey everybody, welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick video on some of the things that you're going to do when you start a new character. Easy ways to level up, basically doing radio missions, contact missions, and a trial called DFB. Some people have been asking what that is, and I just wanted to clear it up for you. DFB is a quick trial that you can run. You can start it at level 1. You could actually run it all the way to 50 if you want. It scales down to your level. It scales down to level 1 and goes up. So as you're playing, if you do it multiple times, each time you go in, your character will be treated as level 1, but you'll retain some of your powers. I want to say it feels like maybe up to level 8 or 10, but if you're 20 or above, some of your powers will be grayed out during the mission. So just know that. But the XP is still pretty good. I would say if you run it at level 1, I run it about 3 or 4 times, you actually get a bonus after you run it that stays on your character until he's 22. So you can stack all 4 of them, and a lot of times there's really no reason not to run the mission. They're very quick. They take probably 15 minutes. There's some badges that you can earn in there. So it's definitely a really easy way to level up a character, and I want to show you that one first. So the first thing you're going to do is just get 6 to 8 people together, or join a group that's looking for somebody to do DFB. And then if you are the leader and you want to launch it, you're just going to come over here to the LFG tab. You're going to click that. You're going to go over from Death from Below, that's DFB, and then you will click it. And if you have a group that you want to go in with and you don't want to possibly get split up or have other people join you, you'll click this button to lock it to your group. I think if you don't have that selected and there's like stragglers that have queued up for this, that they can join your group. I had one person say that it can actually split your group up. I haven't seen that happen before, but a lot of times if you're going in with 6 to 8, I just lock that, and then you just hit the queue button, and then you're in. A message will pop up and it'll ask if you want to go in, and you accept and you run the mission. It's very easy. You actually get to level up while you're in it. So as a level 1 character, you get to just, fight through all the action, gain a level real quick, and just continue on. Next is contact missions are another good way to level, and one of the easiest way to get contact missions is you just click contact and then find contact, and it'll actually just give you a list of contacts that are your level. They're appropriate for your level. This character's a little higher, so it's got some different ones, but you'll probably find characters in Atlas Park or something like that, and you can actually just scroll through them using next and previous, and you can teleport directly to them. Once you get them as a contact, you have to physically go to them to get the first mission or 2. After that, you can scroll down. I don't know if I have any. This guy doesn't have any, but once you get them a few missions in, you can actually get their phone number and you can call them, and you don't have to run back and forth as much. Those are pretty good missions to run as well. So you can do those. Those have like storylines attached to them, so if you're into that kind of stuff, that can be even more fun. One of the things that I run a lot if I'm not doing DFB is you can come here. You can get these in most new cities. If you haven't gotten one already, it should give you a contact information up here on your compass. It says here Detective Becktrees, and he will be in the police station of Kings Row, or any police station, and you go in, and what will happen is you talk to him and he will give you a police scanner or a radio, and you can just click this, and if I was actually in the right zone, it gives you 3 different missions to choose from, and you go from there. You run the mission, you get a reward, and then you're done. And you can run those, I want to say it's 3 times, and every 4th time you have an opportunity to protect the bank. And the bank is kind of a big sprawling open world-ish kind of map, and there's different objectives that'll pop up. You protect the bank, and then enemies will keep spawning in, and you can defend it, and you can go to other parts of the level. I'll be honest, I think the villains version is a lot more fun. The heroes, it's one that sometimes I just skip, but I've seen groups go in and have a lot of fun. It's pretty good XP. So I just wanted to give you guys some tips for starting off. The other thing you might want to know about is task forces, and these are like bigger, longer versions of DFB, and some of them take a while. I would check with the people if they're trying to start a group. Try to find out how long they take, because some of them can take multiple hours, and I don't think you can be replaced. So if you just leave, your group is down a person, and that can hurt them. So I would do that. Also, I should have mentioned it earlier, after you're done doing Death from Below, there's another one called Drowning in Blood. That one's nicknamed DIB, and that one's 15 plus, and that's a pretty good one. It's a little more challenging, but that's a good one to use after this one wears out. So once you've gotten tired of DFB, try DIB, but just be aware that you have to be 15, so give people a heads up and check their level, because I've had a lot of times, you get a group together and they get confused of which one you're trying to run, and then you have to kick people or you have to run different missions. So I just want to get that information out there, because a lot of people didn't know what it was or how to launch it. But again, just come in here, make sure you have it selected, and you just get your full team and then hit Q, and then you're in. You teleport to it. Everybody has to be in the same zone, but other than that, that's all you need. Thanks.